Last night, outside a convenience store on the city's west side, 2 bike police officers fatally shot 27-year-old Paul Silvas after they say he tried to run them over with his car. There are said to be plenty of witnesses to what happened, but as Katie Kaiser reports now, many of those witnesses are telling conflicting stories.
Yeah, I was ready. I just got out of work. And that's like hard to see. I mean, it's something I can't forget now. You know, I have his face in my mind. You know, I couldn't sleep. That man, you know, he died. I mean, ugly, you know, and it was not right for him to die like that.
The way 27-year-old Paul Silvas died is still under investigation. He was shot by 2 Corpus Christi bike officers after police say Silvas tried to use his car as a weapon and run them over. But at least one witness we spoke with is highly critical of what happened next.
When he got across the street, they handcuffed him, and he was already, you know, unconscious, and they were still beating him up and everything, you know, bad.
Rafael Salinas, the clerk at the Times Market, called 911 when he saw trouble erupting outside his store.
By the time I saw it, they were already fighting, both sides. And I called it in because one of my customers were getting beat up, and the cops were also getting beat up. And when I called the police, by the time I noticed there was shooting, I hit the floor.
Police investigators, even the district attorney, returned to the scene, going over what seemed to be every inch of the shooting scene.
We're not looking for any suspects or anybody like that. All we're looking for is information. Anybody who's got any information that might help us in the investigation, we encourage them to come forward.
Do you stand behind your officers at this point, their actions?
Well, right now, of course, we stand behind our officers. There's an investigation that is ongoing now, and at a certain point in time, we'll have a full account of what occurred.
Whether the actions taken by the police officers were justified is now the focus of an internal and criminal investigation. It'll ultimately be up to a grand jury to decide what happens next. Katie Kaiser, 3 News.